the ecosystem in London?
I'd say the ecosystem in London is relatively complex. It depends which sector you work in, where you base yourself, the kind of people that you're interacting with. There's a huge influx of people, investors, but the big investors tend to focus on specific areas, quite consumer focused, trucks and things. But London is probably most renowned for fintech.
Okay. And as compared to Berlin, what's the advantage of London?
Compared to where?
To Berlin.
Berlin? I have no idea.
No Germans.
I don't know Berlin that well.
Less Germans. Politically brought to you by Politically Correct. I hope you will edit this out.
Just excuse the Lithuanians.
I think we sort of agreed on not mentioning nationalities here.
We're Polish, we're not Lithuanian.
Yes, we're Polish.
Let's not bring shame over for our country.
And
I believe Berlin's actually investing a lot more money at the moment.
It's a bad joke.
But London is still, pretty important. It's a good bridge to the US. But actually, I'd say from my perspective, it's easier for the US firms to move to London or move to Europe than it is for European firms to move to the US, because they're just much better backed. It's easier to kind of go in and take the same language, and particularly in the UK. So we see a huge number of US startups.
is it easy to find engineers in London?
I think once again, I would probably say it's not great. My experience, I used engineers in South Africa, but that's probably for personal reasons. That's why I went to university. Yeah, it's growing, actually. So, we've got some good engineering schools, and actually, if you look at Imperial College, they have their own VC fund. So, and they're very active in that space. Oxford and Cambridge are getting much more advanced as well. So, UCL also, and actually they've all started collaborating, so it'll probably get stronger over the years. So I'd say it's not nascent, but it's relatively young.
Okay. And accelerators and all that? Are there a lot?
A lot? No, there are some well-known ones, particularly fintech. So Level 39 is the big one. A lot of the global accelerators tend to travel into London. I'm sure there are many more, I just don't know them. Yeah, Techstars. They run different ones, are in the UK as well, so it's not just London. But I think outside of London, it's a lot more difficult. Cause
There's another metropolis, Sunderland. It's also huge for, fintech especially. Actually, we were born in Sunderland. Yeah, TransferGo was born there. So not Sunderland, Middlesbrough. So things are happening across UK, not only in London.
And what's the main startup in London right now? Fanciest?
Oyster card. It's a good one.
Yeah, the main startup in London. That's a really difficult one, yeah. TransferGo. I mean, if you want like the next $1 billion, then yeah. I suppose, the ones that are looking at IPOs and stuff like that, King is probably the main one at the moment. They do something to do with games or whatever. I don't know, I've never seen it.